everybody, YarnFairy here to bring you Floss Tube. Yeah. Stupid. I really should try that intro, outro, segue stuff, but yeah, right. That's never gonna happen. Teach an old dog new tricks. Okay. I have this mountain in front of me, and I'm not exactly sure where to start first. How about with a little bit of a share? I finally began a chatelaine, and the fabric is big, and it goes on forever. But this is the outside border of, I forget what it's called, and I seem to have chopped, no charts. I seem to have chopped it up. Anyway, it's got the fairies in each one of the corners, and they're all different colors. And I obviously made some silk in purple, blue, and green because those are my colors. And I think I stopped because right there, it's supposed to be like a doily. So I went with a doily color. I think I'm gonna have to add more gray to it. And I just love this one. This is the one that I bleached the silk for it because I wanted to use our Italian silk. But it's kind of undyed, and it's stars when stars reply. So I figured they should be starry. So I had a page move, which is always fun when you start a new one. This is the whole thing. I love this one because the way Jules made the little blocks in here, if you screw up in the pattern, you can just forget it if you're, want to, like I do. I'm not a perfectionist. Thank God, because I would never get anything done if I was. Because I'm kind of crazy. Nah. This is Ragnarok. Fun thing. Not fun. Wasn't funny either. COVID made me lose my brains. I think I've told you that before. They spilled right out of my head. And I have forgotten how to make stew, which is very basic and boring, but I had been making it for 40 years, and now all of a sudden I can't make stew. So I have had to relearn a lot of things. My vocabulary skills, for one, they're never going to come back probably at this point. I used to spend at least 15 minutes every day learning a new word. Now, if I tried like today, tomorrow I'd have forgot. So this is Ragnarok. I love the color. It's like a Viking ship. That's what I took it from. And I've changed the words a little bit, but isn't it fun? You got the little birds and a little unicorn on a rocking horse or whatever it is. She has so much fun stuff that I never mind what it is, because it's just like, you're gonna enjoy it, whatever it is. So you might as well go for it. Okay, that's the bunny. Speaking of Jules, which I'd never said her name, so maybe you didn't know I was speaking of Jules. A couple of kits have come and gone over the last month or however long it's been. 2 men's Morris. I really like this thing. Everybody's in 2s, or at least the ones I see right now. There's a bunch of 2s. But Jules, she puts everything in there, so you're gonna find stuff as you go along that you didn't see when you first looked. This one is Lady Garden. I love these little cards that I've started putting in the kits because you can put it away and pull it back out, or put it in a filing system like I have on mine, filed in a tote box, a big tote box. Fabric looks a little blue-gray, and because it's a garden, let's see, we have 50 yards of 210 pearl and a full hank of cotton. Aren't they pretty? I guess I was definitely in a dark rainbow. The garden. Garden at midnight. Yeah, so those are them. I'm gonna start throwing things. It's done. I can move it. done. I have more of her kits. The woman's a prolific designer. She's cranking out 1 or 2 designs a month. I can't even get my first one done. And the reason why I love her is because everything is just gorgeous. It's all so, why did I print this all? There's so many pages. I don't think I needed this many pages. Oh yeah, I have to make the kits, duh. So for each one of them, I make the tape, the blah, 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 label tag thing, and they go onto the outside of an organza bag, and everybody's happy. So, SAGA. She's got the arches. She says it's the biggest one she's ever done. On 14 count, it's 34 inches across. So, may well be in 42 down. That's with a 3-inch rainbow, rainbows, 3-inch border around it. I've been painting intentional, like a blue-gray and then a gray all the way down. So you have a different color when you hit these stripes. And then the color that the thread is, it's 3 skeins of a green silk art 8-ply. It's so gorgeous. It's still setting because I had a problem with it. It's like 4 different greens, including one that's a little bit brown. And of course the obligatory Kelly. I love me some pop. Rollo is a reindeer. And if you make this guy, you'll have it in time for Christmas. With this kit, of course, 6-ply cotton, 16/2, a huge amount of it. I haven't even stopped winding. That's a skein, but I think everybody's gonna get 2. For the helicopters, yes, there are helicopters. The flamingo and the words. So this is a fun one. I'm hoping to do this with my friends. You can join us, feel free. Embroidery.com hosts Witchy Stitchy in the month of October. You stitch for a certain amount of time. It's usually 45, 30. Last year, I think it was 45 minutes. And then when you're done, you post your before and after picture up on their Facebook group. It's in there somewhere. Just kind of figure out how long it's going to take to come back. And they give you a needle minder. The very first thing they gave me was this. Awesome, right? They don't do that anymore. I'd like to have more of them, but they don't. What they're doing now is this. So this was for I Love to Stitch, which is in February. Yeah, it's not going to come. Donette is designing these puppies, and they're so awesome. By the way, the design is my grandma's brooches. I'll get it sooner or later. Aren't those beads yummy? I changed all the colors, of course. It's all done up to September. There's 3 more months, but I like her designs made into pillows. I've got like 3 or 4 of them over there, and I'm thinking of just making it into a pillow. And excuse you. And calling it good. I didn't tell you, when you buy SAGA, you get Rollo for free, including the fabric, the thread, and if I figure out a needle minder, you'll get that too. The reason why is because it's just a fat quarter, and I'm using old stuff. I overdyed it in a beautiful couple of navies, and it's just, as you can see, very yummy. So, personal, my daughter, our youngest, had a baby. This is their family album. All babies can fit in here. It is the biggest stinking thing I think I've ever done. I'll just let all that fall to the floor. It's got all these little pages, and each one of the pages has a little piece of paper that goes on the inside, and there's pockets everywhere. And I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, so just kind of flip it through. And all I have to do now is like decorate it. And the thing that stopped me from working on it like for a month, yes, a month, I can't believe it, is the I didn't do it this time, but when you set the book down, it kind of slides onto its spine. So I was trying to figure out something to hold it together. And this is a bit of wire covered with a bit of the colors that I used. Of course, it's not here. Inside of his junk for like tassels and stuff. I was messing with a pop-up and a shaker. I really enjoy this. I haven't done it in far too long. I need to get in there and just get over this and maybe send it without this, because that, rawr. I got this friend. Y'all need to help me encourage her. Amazing talent, and really enjoys the thing that she does. I keep telling her she needs to get on Etsy, get a store, and sell it. Unfortunately, she still hasn't. I bought her the stuff that she needs for one of them, which is I've never seen this before, you guys, a journal where every single page is colored. What? Painted, whatever you want to call it, printed. I've never seen anything like this before. So I found her one, sent it to her in the hopes that she would cover it, because that's what she does. She does such a great job at it. Amazing hand-painted fabric that goes to the inside. I was telling her she needs to make just a cover like we did in high school for our books, and that she could sell them for a lot of money. And this is why. Stuffed. Her attention to detail. Hand appliqued, hand appliqued. She's got the trim going on, and then she's got the other trim going on, and then these are over top of another applique. So like there's a tree base there. This is the one that's really impressive. I'll just let you take a gander at that. So the normal stitch would be the herringbone, the blue. She took it a step further, put these little colonial knots on, and then these little 6-petal flowers, and then whatever that guy is. She just took it and went so much further. I mean, it's just, you just want to touch it. And all the fabrics are all different kinds. You know, it's not like it's all cotton or whatever. And then she's got like an applique kitty down here made out of lace, and all these little flowers. And she's so talented. The world needs this. And she's got such an attention to detail with all the edgings and junk. So anyway, yeah, YarnFairy1@gmail.com. Write her a note, and I'll forward it on to her. Maybe we can just shove her out of the nest, because I would buy these. I mean, they're such high quality, good, beautiful things, and she really enjoys doing it. So enough said.